Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Road and Custom. I'm waiting on Big Ron to get here. We're going to be doing some work on the house over here, but went ahead and uncovered my 65 Chevelle SS. Malibu Chevelle SS. I got to be politically correct here. And I've been looking at some stuff here and been trying to source parts and things and just get a general idea of what I'm going to need. And so I originally looked up roof section, right? And that would give me the roof skin, right? From here and around to here, right? But it's not that bad. I mean, it looks worse than it is because it's this terrible colors. If this was actually dipped, which is what's going to happen to it, I think you'd be shocked how much of it was actually there. But what we're going to do, well, let's start with that. The roof. I found a place out in Stockton, California, GM something, that had a roof, but it's not really much better than ours. I think this area here is better, for sure. And it's basically a cut from here down this line, right? And you get this whole section, and you get the front, but not anything down this, right? And I was looking at it, and I was like, you know, me and Ron were talking about it. I feel like ours is better. So I have some of these pieces, and I know I can buy this speaker panel that also goes back into here. I can buy the new Dutchman. Cool. And then I was looking at National Parts Depot, who also has all of that anyway, and they sell full quarters. So when I say a full quarter, quarter's a quarter. But what I wanted was a quarter that came up, right? I wanted this so that I could fix some of this strip rail edge and all of that. Hopefully that comes with it. So if that's the case, and if it did happen to come around here and give me any of this track, I would not be opposed to it. I don't know if it will or not, but the hope is that it does. If not, I think I can make that or find a donor car. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But National Parts Depot does have full quarters. They come up to here, all the way into the door jamb, all the way back, okay? So they are, I think, they're like 570 or something, 580. But I mean, look how much of the car that is. You know, I mean, you're getting a ton of car. You know, I think the Dutchman's like 150 to 190 bucks. Speaker panel's like 2 something, but also the panel that comes under for the supports. So if you could replace the quarters, the Dutchman, the speaker area, I have a good deck lid. Shit. Ain't too bad. And then the taillight panel here is a little rough, but I don't know how rough that actually is until I get it figured out. But you can buy this whole back taillight panel pretty reasonable, actually. So, you know, not terrible. There's parts. Parts are good. I think that the good news about building a car that's kind of sought after and people like, unlike some of this crazy stuff we've built before, the parts are there, right? So pretty cool. So I'm just kind of putzing around here, just dreaming. I've been watching some YouTube videos on guys that do suspensions and stuff, and it seems pretty straightforward. See if I can pop this hood. Hold on. There it is. All right. So basically, I mean, uppers, lowers, and coilovers. I mean, it's kind of upper control arms, lower control arms, coilovers, and a sway bar. That's kind of the deal. And then you got your steering stuff here, you know. Doesn't seem that difficult compared to most of the stuff we do. Not going to use probably any of the factory AC stuff. I don't know that it's any good. Or the wiper stuff or brakes. So all of that will come off. The hood hinges are good. We got good hinges. I got a good hood. I'm going to have this hood dipped. And it should look like $1 million. I mean, okay. Not terrible. I was looking at some other things. Well, let's talk suspension. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, originally the thought process, there's two schools of thought on this car. Put it back stock, okay? Rebuild everything, put it back stock. Factory, Chevelle SS 65, red on red, with rallies, with 15-inch rallies and red line tires, red interior, 283 built with a 4-speed, right? Snappy 283 with a 4-speed, like a Muncie or something like that, whatever came in this, right? With a 10 bolt. That's one school of thought. The other school of thought is still to paint it red. Actually, I have 3 schools of thought with it. You tell me what you think. Number 2 is to paint it red with a red interior, but to do an LS motor in it, and an LS and a manual transmission, like a 5 or 6 speed, and kind of do that and have the tubular suspension and coilovers and get this thing low with a nice, good looking set of wheels on it. Probably put a 9-inch or a 12 bolt in the rear and kind of hot rod this thing out. Have a real nice slick coilover rear suspension with all the stuff in either QA1 or BMR or something like that. And kind of go that route. That was another route. Another option, the original thing that I wanted to do to this car was to make it a Z16 clone. Put a 396 4-speed in it, red, and kind of do that whole thing. But that is it's not a Z16, and I don't know that I want to do the clone thing. So not sure. But right now, what I really like to figure out is just the body panels and just pricing, what it's going to cost me to get this car dipped. I mean, like these panels here, I have brand new ones of these. I do have the back window. We'll probably use some of the glass. This stuff looks pretty good. But I mean, you guys know us. This car will look like a brand new shiny penny when it's all done. But it's just how we want to do it, how I want to do it, really. So definitely going to have air in it, AC, probably factory mirrors. But I do think I want to get it to sit a little lower and do kind of an upgraded suspension on it, rear end, gear, and, see where it goes. But I mean, here we are. So that's what I've been doing over here, guys. I just thought I'd talk to you guys for a minute. I've been thinking about taking the doors off and the hood, and actually the hood and I don't know about this fender. The fender's $500. I can put a bottom on so they sell the bottom of the fender here that you can put on for it's like $50. So I might do something like that. Have that fender dipped and then put the patch on. Same with this one. So yeah, maybe the doghouse and the 2 doors, have them dipped, get them back, epoxy prime everything, and that way it's not rotting away out here. That might be something I do here in the next couple months. So I know I could do the Bauer and stuff, but I think this car needs to be dipped. If any car ever needed to be dipped, it's this one. And honestly, this might be one of those deals where me and Ron have to get in here and weld some supports in, especially in the back here, like across here, just to sturdy this thing up so that it doesn't actually fall apart in the dipping tank. And you got shit like this, This actually went up by the windshield, I believe. Or maybe it went there. Could have went there. Sure looks like it went there. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Hanging out, waiting on Big Ron. But I just thought I'd give you guys a little sneak peek at the Chevelle again. I do need to get out here with a shop vac and get all the crap out of it and really clean this up, wipe everything down, and just make it as good as I can so that it survives the time it's going to be sitting here. But I hardly ever thought about this car. It's weird because, quite frankly, here it sits, right? I was never over here, but now that I live here, out here looking at it every day, it gives me something to do. So anyways, guys, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll bring you some more updates on this as I talk with Ron about some things, and we'll see you in a minute. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.